Hey guys, it's Richard. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a really long time since I posted anything, but you know, real life's just been crazy and I haven't been taking a break from Second Life, but I just haven't really had time to sit down and record a video. But for this week's video, I really wanted to talk about premium accounts. And the reason that I chose this was I came across a video the other day and it was really like slating getting a premium account on Second Life, and I just could not get my head around why this person thought it was such a bad idea. So I'm going to start by just explaining what a premium account is if you don't already know, and then I'm going to explain the reason that I chose to have a premium account. Hopefully it kind of helps some people, because I just think for what I use Second Life for, it's the best option, and I'll go into a little bit more detail in a minute about why that is. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and feel free to message me in Second Life. I have had quite a few people that have messaged me on there, and I've actually made some really good friends, and it's just made my Second Life so much better. So thank you so much to people who have got in touch, and you know, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. I think when I posted my last video, I was on about 150 subscribers, and now I'm on like over 300. And that's crazy. And since, you know, my channel is still growing when I'm not posting, it makes me want to post even more. So hopefully I can get some more frequent videos going up. It was never my intention to leave it for this long, but sometimes things just happen in real life. So for anybody who's just starting out, I know I have a lot of people who are just starting out, which is awesome. But a premium account on Second Life is basically an upgraded version of your account. So if we go into the Second Life website, so secondlife.com/premium, this is what you get with a premium account. So every single week you get 300 Lindens to spend. After 45 days you get a 1,000 sign up bonus. When regions are full, you get priority getting into that region. I've never really experienced this one before, but apparently that's one of the benefits. So this is the main thing for me. So you get either your own Linden home, which is what I have, or you can have your own 1,024 meters squared plot of land on the mainland. And what that means is, for the duration of your time as a premium member, you will always have that land, or you will always have that home. And for me, I'm going to go into this in a little bit because I pay annually. That is the main reason that I have premium, because I just think it makes such a difference. You also get some extra live chat, there's some virtual gifts, there is some premium areas. So for example, if you've ever used a sandbox to res items, I think there's maybe 4 that are free. So anybody can go to them and they're always full of trash basically. But with a premium account, you get access to, there might even be like 100 sandboxes. And there's always sandboxes that have nobody on, so you can go to those sandboxes and you can play around with whatever you want to. You also get an increased cap on the missed instant messages. So when you miss messages because you're offline, when you log in, you're more likely to see them and they're less likely to get capped. You get 70 groups instead of 50, I think, and you also get access to voice morphing. Now, let's talk about the price, and this is where I think some people might have a bit of a skewed view of premium. Right, so there are 3 options with premium. You can pay annually, so you can pay once a year, you can pay quarterly, or you can pay monthly. Like I said, I chose the annual membership, and from what I've seen from previous videos, I don't think the difference between memberships used to be this big. So I think you used to save a couple of dollars if you did annually compared to if you did it monthly. But now, as you can see, for example, a monthly membership right now is $14.39. But if you were to do an annual membership, it would work out at $8 a month. So there is a huge difference there. And for me, I would be feeling a little bit conned if I was paying $14.39 a month. Obviously, I know that sometimes you don't have $99 spare, but think of it as any game that you might buy. I'm from England, so obviously we're in pounds. Most games are around 50, 60 pounds. This annual membership is £73. Right, so the way that I justify it and the way that I find it benefits me the most is you get 300 Linden dollars every week credit to your account. And across the year, that is 15,600 Lindens that you get across the year. Now, if you were to buy 15,600 Lindens, it costs around £53, maybe £54. So if you take that off your premium, so I pay, sorry, again, this is in pounds, but you'll kind of get the gist. So I pay £73 a year and I get £53 worth of Lindens. That means that £20 of the yearly fee goes on either a plot of land or on a house. Now, if you then make that into monthly payments, you end up paying around, let's say, £2 a month max for this house or land. Now, with the 15,600, if you decided to go premium for the year, you don't really go on the Second Life that much for that year. You feel like you've lost all this money. But if you don't spend the Lindens that get put on your account, then you can then sell the Lindens back to Linden Lab and you can still get money back. So for me, it kind of balances out. A lot of people like me, the main reason they play Second Life is for, you know, that ability to be able to decorate your own house, have your own space, all of that sort of stuff. And I found in the month that I didn't have premium, I was going onto Sims and I was just renting a house on a random plot of land for like 1,000 Lindens. And then I wouldn't log in that week because I'd be super busy at work, and then I wouldn't want to pay the rent again, so I'd lose it. I'd not go on Second Life for a little bit because I was like, oh, I've got nowhere to go, like it's so boring, blah, 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 blah. As you do in Second Life, you always have those moments. So then after that, I thought, do you know what, I'm gonna get a quarter of a sim. So I think I paid maybe 1,800 Lindens for this quarter of a sim, and it was a homestead, if you know what that means. If not, don't worry about it. So I paid all this money for this homestead, I put a house on there, and then I went somewhere else for a week, so I didn't get a chance to log in. And then after that week, I didn't want to pay the rent again, so I lost the place, and then I didn't go back on Second Life for about a week again. And it just ends up being this big cycle of, you don't want Second Life to become a chore. You don't want to feel like every week you have to put your money into this platform to pay rent, because you probably already pay rent in real life, or you've got a mortgage or whatever. You don't want it to feel like that. You want it to be a nice escape. You want it to be somewhere that you log in, you've got your home, you've got your space, and you can do what you want with it. Anyway, that's how I view it. And this is why I have justified premium to me. And this is why I can't really get my head around why people think it's such a scam. Because if you were to go and find yourself some land on Second Life and you were going to rent it, you would end up paying quite a bit over the year. And I'm pretty sure you'd end up paying more than £20 worth across the year. This way, you pay it in a bulk, you pay $99 or £73 for the year. You've got your home sorted, you've got your land sorted, you've got your weekly allowance. So what that means is that I don't put any money on Second Life. Sometimes I do, but I can honestly say, since I upgraded about a month and a half ago, since then I have not uploaded any Lindens to my account. And I genuinely put that down to premium because I know that every Tuesday I'm going to get 300. I also do lots of different events. I have a marketplace store. Cheeky plug, if you want to look for some nice wall art for your house or anything like that, please check out the link in the description. It's my marketplace store where I basically just sell pieces of artwork, and you know, I make money from that. I do contests. On top of that, I don't have to worry about paying rent because I've got my house for the year or for however many years that I choose to renew my premium for. I hope you can see why I think premium is a good idea for somebody like me. Obviously, if you were wanting to build a big project and you needed a lot of land and you didn't really think you'd be using this kind of, you wouldn't want that kind of little home, or you wouldn't want a little plot of land, then maybe premium's not for you. And if you're somebody who likes to spend thousands and thousands and thousands a week, and you don't care about paying rent and all that, then maybe don't get premium. But if you're like me, I just like knowing that when I log in, I have somewhere, and I have somewhere that's mine and that I can play with, I can decorate it, I can bring friends round, or, you know, you can just chill in it or whatever you want to do in it. But it's just nice knowing that it's always going to be there. So just before I show you around my Linden home, just to give you an idea, so when you upgrade to premium, like I said, you can either get a plot of land or you can get a Linden home. Now, there are different themes. So there's these 5 themes. So there's Belisariya, Meadowbrook, Tahoe, Elderglen, and Sharetta or Sami. Probably said them all wrong. But the most modern, most recent, and the most popular theme is Belisariya. So this is the one that I currently live on. And within the theme, there are different houses. Now, what you can see now is the availability that is current. So at the moment, you could get a houseboat, you could get a camper van, you can get a chalet, a log home, or a fantasy home. Now I'm just going to refresh it because the way it works is it's supply and demand. So what you do is you get yourself a Linden home. If you decide you don't want it anymore, you want to swap it, you want some land, or you leave premium, then you abandon your house and then it becomes available to somebody else. So if you're looking for a specific house, so for example, I have a traditional house, so those are kind of like the American dream, like the family sort of homes, stuff like that. So if you're looking for that sort of house, you would just keep refreshing it. So I've just refreshed it now. Let's have a look. So the ones that are available now, we've got campers, we've got some Victorian styles, some chalets, log homes, and fantasy homes. So it's constantly updating, and it's a little bit annoying. It's a little bit annoying that there's not enough homes, you know, for you just to come on and say, right, I want this one, I want this one. But when you do get it, it makes it feel a lot more special because you've had to, you know, you've spent a long time on this website refreshing, and then there's like a cap. I think you can do like 10 refreshes every 5 minutes. So it's you know, it's quite it's like trying to get concert tickets. Sometimes it can be like that. Sometimes it could take days to get it. If you find that your kind of theme of house doesn't come up, then what I did before I got my traditional home, which I got yesterday, I had one of the log homes because I think they're really nice. I had this one, so I just did that house up, made it look really nice, and then I was just checking every so often on here, and then all of a sudden a traditional one became available, so then I got that one. Now, so let's say, like me, you've upgraded to premium, you've chosen the theme Belisera, and you've chosen the traditional home. You don't just get the choice of one, so you'll land on your property and you'll click your mailbox, and then you get a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of homes. So all you would need to do is click 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then it'll res out the home. If you decided you don't like that one, you can just change it. If after a few weeks you get bored of it, again, you can change it. So this is the one that I have. I'm pretty sure this one is the Alderley. Next door, somebody has the Winchester. Let's see if we can find any more on the street. We've got lots of Winchesters. They appear to be very popular, probably because they're the biggest one. Yeah, so I'm actually currently on a street full of Winchesters, and then there's my house, and then my neighbour has the Alderley, I think. You get the choice of 4 different homes, and if you know after a few weeks you think, oh, I don't really want this anymore, maybe I want a houseboat, or maybe I want a Victorian or a camper van, all you would do is right click and abandon the land, and then you go back on the website, and then you get 5 choices a day. So you can technically abandon your land 5 times, and you can choose different ones each time. That's quite useful because, say for example, you and your friend both go premium, you might want to be quite close together, so you might both keep abandoning your houses until one of you gets closer to the other one. I feel like this video is all over, and I'm really sorry if it is, but I'm just trying to make sure that I cover everything because there is such a big benefit to being in a Linden home that I just want you to be able to see. I'm probably not going to end up blurring out all of the, you know, where it is and stuff, so please don't harass me. I'm sure you won't, but if any trolls are watching, I'd rather you didn't come and troll me, because then I'll have to move, which will be really annoying. But yeah, so this is where I live, and as you can see, if you follow the cursor, you can drive all the way around all of the different Linden homes. So all of these sims are connected together by one big road, and then you've got all the big, you've got all the sailable ocean, you've got the bridges that you can still drive across if you want to, or you can res out a boat somewhere and then you could sail. And it's all connected to this one big region. It's like just awesome that you have all of this space. Like you saw, it's all connected by these big roads. The sims are all themed beautifully. They have railways that you can put your train on, and you can, you know, you could sit on your train and you could travel throughout all of the different regions. With Linden homes, you get a prim limit. So your prim limit is 351 prims to decorate your house. The house isn't included in that. So even though the house is 216 prims, it doesn't get taken off your allowance, which is even better because if you rented land, then your house would be taken out of the prims. So like I mentioned before, I have just come from my log home and then I've moved into this one. Now, because I did it really quickly, I just basically took the furniture out of my house and then tried to make it fit into this one. So I've just basically thrown the furniture in, even though some of it doesn't really fit. So let's have a quick look at my Linden home. As you walk through the door, you've got this control panel on here, which lets you change the colors of the walls, the windows, and the outside. So you can change the woodwork and the roof. You can change all of that. It's fully customizable. And then as you come in, we've got my bedroom just through here. And whoops. And then we walk into the living room. We've got my TV and stuff like that. I got my doggy bed. And then through here, we've got the bathroom. Now, this is the really cool thing that some people might not know about. You can get add-ons for your Linden homes on the marketplace. So if we just quickly zoom out, this is the Linden home that you get. So this is the elderly. And at the back, I've actually bought an extension. So all I did for that was I went onto the marketplace. So I might just search Linden home elderly. And then, as you can see, you've got tons of choices. So you've got a cottage deck, you've got a garage, you have like a patio, you can get the dormers, you can, do you know, like you just need to look down it. If you just look through the marketplace, this one you can get a guest house and a garage. This one's the one that I have, so it's the extra room at the back. There's so many different add-ons that you can get. So if you're thinking, oh, but the homes look really small, don't worry about it. Whether it's a houseboat, so that's literally just a boat that, you know, it's designed to be a house, whether it's a traditional home, whether it's a camper van, a log cabin, people have designed all of these different add-ons that make the house bigger. So if you need that extra room, you can get it. So if we have a look at mine, so usually the way that this house is designed would be that this would be the second room and then this would lead to the outside. But the add-on means that instead I get this huge room that I've made into my sort of kitchen, diner and games room. And then they've added another door that leads outside, and they've used the exact same textures on the outside and the inside, so it doesn't look like you've just added a bit on. It looks like it's meant to be that way. I'm really lucky with this plot. I don't know how I managed to get it. Obviously, like I said, I have been waiting a few weeks to get a traditional home, but yeah, I'm connected to the road and then I've got this gorgeous lake in front, and yeah, they're just, the Sims, like they are just absolutely stunning. So I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. I hope it was helpful and I hope it made sense. Please let me know if you have premium, or if you don't have premium, why you don't think that you have it and if you think you would get it. I think for me, because of the difference between paying monthly and paying annually, I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to pay monthly for it, because you're paying nearly double. And I don't think it's necessarily worth paying $14 a month for. I think you get so much more for your money. But since for me it's only $8 a month because I pay annually, I feel like it really pays itself up. And it's saving me a lot of money because, like I say, when I used to come on all the time, I would just spend, God, I don't even want to talk about how much I've spent on Second Life. It's ridiculous, but it's not ridiculous because I do love it and I love playing on it. And I love the fact that I can be so creative on it. And I just think being able to come on and always having this here, no matter what else I do on the platform, knowing that I always have my little safe space, I just love it, and it just makes Second Life for me, and it just makes me want to come back. This video is not sponsored at all. I actually have applied a couple of times to work for Linden Labs, but they don't seem to get back to me, so I don't think they're interested at the moment, but maybe one day they will be, who knows. But yeah, I think most of their offices are based over in America and I'm in the UK, so that must be the reason that they can't seem to make it work at the minute. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you so much for all your support. Please let me know if there's any videos you think you would like to see from my channel, and I will definitely see what I can do, because I do really enjoy making videos. I just need to find the time, and if I know that, you know, a lot of people want the same video, then at least I know the kind of direction to go in. But yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to check out Castello Designs, link in the bio. That's my marketplace store. Other than that, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next video, or I'll see you in Second Life if you send me a message. Right, thank you. Bye guys.